When I was a young novice, I remember sitting in the monastery courtyard, watching the other monks sweep the grounds. Some swept faster, some slower, some left dust behind, others cleaned every corner. At first, I compared myself constantly, wondering if I was doing it right or if I was being judged. One day, my teacher placed the broom gently in my hands and said, "Your task is not to sweep better than others, your task is simply to sweep." That moment changed me. Too often in life we let our eyes wander to the paths of others. We measure our worth by their progress, their success, their happiness. But when we live this way, we abandon our own journey. We begin walking with their footsteps instead of listening to the sound of our own.
You see, comparing yourself to others is like trying to drink from someone else's cup. You will remain thirsty. True peace comes when you turn inward, when you ask not, "What are they doing?" but, "What am I becoming?"
In the monastery, I learnt that every seed grows at its own pace. The bamboo shoots rise quickly, while the oak tree takes years to stand tall. But both fulfill their purpose, because they never try to outgrow the other. In the same way, your growth, your struggles, your victories, they belong to you, and they are enough. When you focus too much on others, your mind becomes restless, scattered like leaves in the wind. But when you return to yourself, something beautiful happens. You begin to notice the small steps forward you have already taken. You begin to feel gratitude for the progress that is invisible to the outside world, but deeply felt inside your hearts. Ask yourself, am I spending my precious energy on chasing shadows, or am I nurturing the light within me? This doesn't mean we ignore others or live in isolation. No, we can celebrate their joy, support their growth, and learn from their example. But we do not have to carry the burden of comparison. Their path is theirs, your path is yours. So today, I invite you to pause, breathe, gently place your attention back onto yourself. Instead of saying, "I wish I was like them," try saying, "I am learning to become the best version of me." Every step, no matter how small, is sacred if it brings you closer to who you truly are. Remember, happiness is not found by racing ahead of others, but by walking mindfully on your own path. And in doing so, you give the world the gift of your authentic self, the self that is not distracted, not competing, but simply being. So, my friend, do not waste your life living someone else's story. Focus on your journey, tend to your inner garden, and in time, you will see it bloom.